So, hi everyone, welcome if you're new. Yeah, I'm good enough just as I am. I approve of myself at all times. I hope you feel like that about yourself because you are good enough, whoever you are out there. And on that note, this is for twin flames, so divine feminine and divine masculine, and your divine feminine, divine masculine energy within you, within a connection, a dynamic, a relationship might be the case for some of you. Connection, dynamic might be the right word for others. And yeah, you've always got that connection of your divine feminine, divine masculine within yourself as well. And I'm feeling very tired. I was up early this morning, which I'm up, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, because I'm actually up early every morning, but I was up and about, so, and more than just the beach, so we know when I do that, it's like, oh fuck, shock to the system, but no, I had a nice time. My niece and one of my best pals I haven't seen for ages, so it's just that kind of, you know, I don't know, are you the same? It's like, I'm a hermit anyway, but just when I was ill, and then she was ill, and then the kids were ill, and it just kind of happens that way, but that was far too long. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, no, I was thinking about that today. I was like, God, it's just like, it does seem to be like ever since I was ill at Christmas. Well, it was before Christmas, wasn't it? It was like right after, it was, well, you see, it's not a coincidence. It was right after I'd done that challenge. That, yeah, that I got very ill with that chest infection, and then, yeah, and it was I was knocked down for a while. But what I'm trying to say is, it's like, I felt like, I'm sure it was around that time, like I remember saying to somebody close to me, like, this is not just your typical chest infection or when you get the flu or something, like, this is spiritual warfare, like, it feels like something or someone is trying to break my spirit, especially because it went on for so long. And it's like, it's just, I had up, so I'm being really raw and real here, I'm being very honest, I'm just laughing because it's like, today's meant to be the most romantic day of the whole year. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I've had more romantic don't fucking ask me when I had one of them. Actually, have I ever had a very romantic day with anyone? Probably fucking not. I've had romantic moments, but anyway, what is a romantic, anyway, whatever. That's the vibe I'm in, but we've still got Reach Out sitting there, and we've got Love in Reverse. Oh my god, sorry. You have to, sorry, yeah, like, sorry if you don't get my dry sense of humour, my dark sense of humour. Then we've got the 7th house of partnerships. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. Yep, that can be yeah, exactly what it says in the card. It can also be karmic partners too. So it can be people that are in your life for a reason, a season, or lifetime that you can be very, very close to, and out of nowhere they can be out your life. You know what I mean? Like, they could just turn on you. And again, that's happened to me too many times, and you don't actually, you know, you never forget these moments, but it's just part of life. It's part of being a twin flame. It's part of, you know, often felt like, does this shit happen to other people? It's getting a bit fucking draining. But look, I'm laughing, right? Because whether you call it a dark sense of humour or whatever, it helps me, right? But look, feeling alone, and the fuck this card, moving on. It's like, oh my god, and then shit, look at all these cards. The Tower, rebuild. And also, what's speaking to me here is, it looks like, I mean, like, again, on these cards, it's really interesting because I'm like, I don't know whether that's a woman or a man. Like, genuinely, I don't know whether that's, I suppose it doesn't matter, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'd say it's meant to be like an older woman, but it kind of looks like a, anyway, it doesn't, okay, it really doesn't matter. But who, whatever, right? It's like whoever they are, they're guarding their heart and be like, fuck, I'm going through a lot of shit here, so I'm guarding my heart. And then the devil's behind you know what I mean? And then look, so it's like, look, that person's like, I'm guarding my heart because what the fuck is next? And that guy's like, I'm fucking putting my heart in a cage. Oh, it's no funny. And then we've got true love in reverse. It's the lovers, but it's in reverse. And reach out. So actually, you know, and it's funny because I mean, you can probably hear my voice. Like the last thing I actually want to be doing. Thank fuck for my sense of humour. That's all I can say. The last thing I actually want to be doing is recording this right now, to be honest, because I was heating up mine, and I'd made my amazing spag bol. I don't know if I bragged about that in the last video. I think I meant to, and I went talking about other shit. But yeah, I made a nice spaghetti bolognese the other day, and so my niece just absolutely, like, she loved it. She just couldn't get enough of it, so I was very proud of myself there, and I had it too. So it's like I'm nicely full up, but quite tired too because I was up early, and then it was but yeah, I mean, okay, actually, no, I tell you, it's because I'm being cryptic because again, it's just what I said in the last video. I thought I was through the worst of like where my chart's getting battered, but I was wrong because, and I did wonder. I thought, oh fuck, I'm really going to feel that. And it's funny because I thought today it could have either went to it could have been like really amazing stuff happening, or I was like, or it's going to be hurting like a bastard, and actually it's more hurting like a bastard. So that's fine. You know, we got to take the knocks from life and all that. But remember, everything that happens to me, whether it be currently or, you know, a lot of the time it's things that have happened ages ago. It's a wee mixture of things when I share usually, but what I'm basically blah 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 blah. And by the way, everything I say is channeling, and I'm very, like I say, I feel quite, I don't know if drained is the right word, because I'm actually, again, it's like what I said the other day, and bear in mind when I'm saying this about me, think about where this fits for you. I am actually really kind of in awe at myself about how I'm handling the different things that are being thrown at me to literally break my spirit. So see if any of you absolute C words, yep, that's going to apply to any of those people. So if that's not you, you'll know that's not you. But if anyone out there is trying to, if you know you're one of the energies that are trying to break my spirit, you know, I see the things that you're trying to do, and but it's, I'm handling it like a boss actually, and it's quite interesting. That's what I was just thinking about. I thought I spontaneously booked, you know, that ticket to go and see my best pal to get away. And I'm just going to see her for the day, but it just reminds me of when I've done that the past. How long would it be? Would it be the past 15 years? I think it would be safe to say. No, actually, no, I was going to say 20 years. It would be the past 20 years because she moved away. She was about 18, and she's lived in yeah, she's lived in all different parts of the world, and wherever she's been, and 7 of those years were in the Air Force. I go to see her all over the world, and it's just sadly a lot of time it's like I was literally running to, you know, running either fucking get on a train or a plane or whatever to just go and get a cuddle from her. Do you know what I mean? And I've not been like that in a while. But I do. I think it's overwhelmed. That's the word I'm feeling. It's like I'm just, because it's so. I'm just like, right. I just actually need. I need to get her now. So I'm just sort of giving you a wee bit more of an insight. And again, I'm very Aries. I've got my Venus in Aries. It's like I'm just letting you know. It's like I'm very raw and real all the time, but I'm really. I was just counting all the things, the different things, and the different angles of things happening in my life, and I'm just like, wow, like. It's like once I navigate one thing, something else happens, and something else happens, something else happens. So I feel again, it's like, am I channeling how other divine feminines are feeling that are watching this? Am I channeling how other divine masculines are feeling that are channeling this? To be honest, yeah, I would actually, you know, because most of the channeling that I do seems to resonate with I'd say the majority of what I channel is for divine masculines, although it has shifted to be a bit of both. Like, I really do feel yeah, I don't know, just with how like much of a ton of bricks. I mean, even earlier, like I did actually, I was like, right, what is the collective of divine masculines going through? And I just cut the deck, you know, when I was just walking past my deck when I was doing other stuff, and I picked up the Ten of Wands, and it was that particular deck was like, you know, too many burdens, too many responsibilities. I was like, yeah, that's it's just like it's a bit of a shitty feeling. So fuck the fucking most romantic day of the year. Do you know what I mean? That's not fucking everybody's experience, right? But yeah, basically, and then look, find balance in reverse. I really do feel it's like I just feel a bit like myself. I feel a lot of yous are just, it's like you navigate one thing and then something else is being thrown at you. But I do call me an eternal optimist, but I do feel it is because like you're just about to hit gold in some area of your life or in quite a few areas of your life, and it, like I say, it is literally them, they, you know, it is, it's the dark energies trying to break you down your spirit. And what I mean by that is, and it's not a coincidence, like I was having a conversation with a couple of people today, and we ended up getting into, like, it was just people had mentioned where they'd been travelling, and somebody happened to mention like somewhere they'd been where, you know, a taxi driver was talking about voodoo and black magic, and I was like, what? And I was just kind of like, that's what I undo from people. And I was like, so it was just really interesting, you know what I mean, because it is real. That is very real. Like, there are people out there that do stuff like that, and so that's why it's really important that if you're really resonating with what I'm saying about, if you do just sort of have a moment where you're like, wait a minute, that's happening there, this is happening here, that happened last week, that's happening there. It's, you might have this moment of clarity being like, I can, like, someone's trying to break down my spirit here. And then it kind of, you know, I'm an Aries, so it makes me makes me fight back harder, you know, like energetically. It's like, ah. And then, so that's, so some, a lot of the time wouldn't even be wise to say. So again, like, I could fucking get battered even harder now because it's like I'm sharing this, but I'm sharing it because it does help me, and it won't just be me. I feel there's other people needing to know that it's part of like the energies that are going on right now. Right. What do we need to know? Because again, I've only got a certain amount of memory on the phone. So what do we need to know about everything I've just been saying there? That's interesting, because before I actually started filming, I filled that up, right? And it's like I've just pulled it in reverse. So Ace of Fire, that's the Ace of Wands, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. But because I've pulled it in reverse, I feel whoever's resonating for that, with that, like, it's, you know, that it's like lack of passion, lack of new beginnings, like lack or reluctant to make that change, whether it's in career, like it says, or going for an opportunity. And I did channel something like that for, it was for today, wasn't it? I think it literally was for today or yesterday, where it was like you could miss enough. There's opportunities that you could miss, yeah. And then I pull the bloody Knight of Earth in reverse as well. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honour your commitments, a guardian angel. Yeah, you see, it's not good that they're all coming out reverse. It's like lack of passion, lack of fire, no energy to buckle down and get things done. Complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. But that's the Seven of Cups, but it's in reverse. So it's like I feel, right, I don't know if this is just for one person in particular that's feeling like shit, that I've been dragged on for, and I'm happy to do that because, like you say, it'll make me feel better. Again, oh, that's what I started saying. I got distracted. See, that's part of it too. When I get too distracted, that isn't just me. That is like the energy's not wanting me to say stuff. But basically, there is a very good reason of the different areas of my life that are getting hit, and I can clearly see it in my chart, like I said in the last video. So these are things that I can spot in your chart, you know, in a session, if you're doing want to do with astrology. Which, by the way, I've made the one that's I kept a session, one of my hour sessions at the old price, the 144. If you do just one, you know, for those of you that have had sessions with me before, but you want it, you know, you just need a bit of time with me, And, you know, it'd be quite good for you to know what's going on and why all this shitty stuff's happening to you, or why all this amazing stuff's happening to you, I hope. Yeah, I thought that would be helpful for people in these like, it's not challenging times money wise for everyone, but I know for a lot of people it is. I just felt like that might be helpful to some people. And because basically it's like, you know, I have got my bigger sessions where I do that and I look at your whole chart. But if I've already looked at your chart before, I'd just be homing in on what's important to look at, and then it's so we can't call it a therapy session, because like I say, therapy is when you consecutively see someone over a number of weeks, but I am a counsellor, so I am a therapist, so and I'm a sham, so you're going to feel better for talking about your feelings and getting the air, because everything I do is energy clearing. So if you've got any of that shit going on, if anyone's energetically attacking you, yeah, look, you're going to feel better. The star. That's that's me helping people on social media, or you if you're doing it like that. But it brings people hope and healing. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Yeah. So again, I feel that somebody that's in that stuck energy. Again, it's like you need to do something to lift your vibration. So again, for some people watching this, it literally will be like, yeah, actually, do you know what? I haven't had any time with Claire in a while, and every time I do book, I do feel better, because it's true. Do you know what I mean? People do. It's like if you're stuck, you're going to be unstuck and have a plan to move forward. If you're, yeah, do you know what I mean? That's basically, yeah, what I said. And I just looked at plan, fuck it, let's go, and I said that, right? So, what else do you need to know for someone? And I didn't say it again. See, yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, I will dissect how I'm feeling just now, and I'll tell you about that further down the line. So either probably about a month away from now or something, a month or a couple of months, and I'll be like, fucking hell, remember that time when I was saying I felt like this? It was because of this. So I just don't want to go really deep into it just now, because I'm in it. But it is really kind of fascinating, all the different areas of my life that I've been hitting. It's so, like, astrology is so fucking real, man. Right, 7 of air. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets eye, poor timing. That's the deception card. So again, it's like there's more going on than meets eye. So I feel there's something you've not got info about that you will get in time, coming in really quick. Might be a person coming in to tell you this, and this is now feeling like twin flames. Like, I feel there's things that you're not aware of, and someone's going to come in quick to tell you, or you're that person. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. And remember, somebody's already done that, because I've pulled the 7 of Cups in reverse. Getting drawn over. I think they want me to pull some love cards for this fucking romantic day that isn't very bastard and romantic, right? Little love notes. Aye, let's get a little love note. Let's live vicariously through whoever's. Well, actually, this isn't a good reading today. We don't want to live through this one. Right, let's get a little love note. I'm just going to make it random as fuck, and it's just, if you get a message in this, you get a message. I literally just felt like coming on to do one. Right. Chuck one out for someone out there. Oh, fuck, yeah, that's a bit much. Somebody's got a lot to say. Look at all that shit. Can't be reading all that. I need time to figure what all this means and what I want. That's... Sorry, but that's like... I'm scared of this intense love. That card... I want to be more than friends. I want to be more than just friends. Yeah, definitely twin flamey. Like I said, if there's any people out there claiming to be twin flames and it's like they just look like they're fucking having a cup of tea and it looks tame as fuck, that's questionable. Doesn't mean they're not, but I don't know. Whenever I've caught, I'm like, I don't know, like, they've not got that. They've not got that thing. And I can see that thing. I can feel it. I feel it with twin flames. Like, you can just tell it's like, when I'm gone, they're going to rip each other's clothes off. Or, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just when people are not around, that's twin flames. Right, what else? Give us a wee lovey message for... That's just symbolic of how I said I'm feeling. That's fine. Only time will tell. Well, look, see, I mean, that's twin flames. Sexual, oh, yep, of course it is. Sexual union. Honour the place in one another where you're one eternal soul. For there you will find bliss. Again, it's like, that is like astral sex. That's what's going on. And then that's someone that's like, I'm all alone. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. I was ready to say she's alone again, but she's not. They're entangled in one another. Oh, it's another one. We've got... hang on a minute. What's going on here? Fucking some people are getting it on. I mean, it's... well, it's timeless and you can't even fucking see the cube, but we've got sacred union and sexual union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That is the thumbnail. It's a bit misleading, but never mind. It's not misleading because I really did pull them. It's it's like they're going to be like, oh, it's a really happy video about twin flame union. It's like, well, I don't know, it might be, guys, for someone out there, but it's like that's not really the vibe I'm in right now. Right. Anyway, like I said, when I dissect this transit for me, and I share it further down the line, it can just warn others of when you're going through similar. It's just like, even when it's shit and you're feeling like shit, it's just that's why I love astrology. It's just fascinating. But it's kind of like when I saw, like about a month ago, maybe even longer than that, I saw that I was that like I say, like it was that I was like, shit, that something shitty is going to be happening to me in my life. Yes, it's part of my spiritual awakening, even though I've been going through mine. Fucking, do you know what I mean? It's like I say, it's like I arguably came out the womb like that, and I went through my big dark night of the soul. Was the worst bit of it was like 7-8 years ago, and then like I said when I replied in the comments last night when Charlotte had mentioned the last, maybe I need to find that and watch that, but the last song. I actually haven't watched that for about 10 years or something. I think I've only seen it once or twice, but I mean, it is very sad. But it's, actually, I've probably not seen it for longer than that. But anyway, I love the Miley Cyrus. I've said it loads of times in these videos. And, sorry, this is a bit depressing, but they're making me say it. Yeah, I literally, when I hear that, I don't know about cry, but no, I do. Like, I have to turn it off. Like, it gives me a bit of a lump in my throat. Oh, actually, do you know as well? The moon's in Cancer, and that is sadness. And where that is in my chart actually does make me a bit miserable, just to be honest. So ignore me, listen to it if it's helping you through something, click off if it's making you feel, yeah. But hopefully with my dark humour, I'm giving you a bit of a laugh. But look, it's all part of this. It's just the teething pains of birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. It's not fucking easy. But yeah, basically, I used to listen to that and I loved the words, and it was, and it just, again, it kind of makes, with my sense of humour, it really makes me laugh because I was thinking about him. Like, I was thinking about, well, I'm fucking always thinking about him, but anyway, it's like I was thinking about my twin flame, but it doesn't make sense because he was not thinking about me. I'm only joking. He would have been thinking about me at some points, and then he would have been distracted himself with options. Because it's very hard for the divine masculines as well. Like spiritually, it's very hard for the divine masculines as well. There's someone keeping me from use behind it. Might be relevant. But there's someone keeping me from you can even just be the energies that I'm talking about. It seems like it's impossible to get to each other. Because actually, I didn't want to go into these personal stories because the timer's going to run out in 10 minutes, but that's fine because I don't really want to do this any longer. But, that felt quite about something else, didn't it? I don't want to do this any longer. That's definitely a message because I can just tell the way I said it. It's like, it's tiredness. I need some proper tarot because that's what I mean. And it's like, I think all the tired cards are going to come out. It's like tired of feeling this way. I just feel there's a lot of people's spirits being broken down. And like I say, I'm a collective channel. So yes, there are astrological reasons for why I'm going through it. But I am handling that like a boss, really. But it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Like, seriously, there's a star card again. There are, what I'm trying to say is, like, so, because this won't just be me, right? So whoever, and again, it might not be a lot of use too, because these aren't all at the same bit of the timeline is what I like to say, but it's some of you will be. So whoever it's like, am I trying to say? And even that, even the fact I'm trying to spit it out and I can't get the words out, but it's like, just listening to someone coming up the stairs. Yeah, basically, because I'm a collective channel, I think it's mixed in with my own stuff and me picking up what others are going through out there. And it's fucking rough. What I'm saying is it's fucking rough. It's like, what now? And I just keep thinking, shit, if people are getting thrown what I'm getting thrown, they would literally be fucking crying every day. They wouldn't be able to get out of their bed. They'd be feeling like utter shit. But because I went through my dark night of soul all those years ago, this is fucking nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's the main thing I want to say, right, is if you're going through, like, the energy's trying to break down your spirit, they will be going through people close to you. So it's what I said in the last video, like, just be mindful that, yeah, that's really going on, where I think people that, oh, my car just jumped on the floor. Look at that. Destiny is taking us down different paths. Now again, this could be past tense, this could be what happened in the past, or this could be what's, if you're newer to the journey, I would think that would be for people that are new. It could be that, you know, you've already went through the sort of loved up phase, or the bubble phase as some people call it, and now the person that you just got really close to has just fucked off and just changed on you. Now that's funny, because I was actually channeling it. They're talking about not you and your twin flame, you know, like just anyone in your life, like right now in the past, like that you're really close with, just suddenly going a bit strange, and it's like they're being taken away from you, and actually you could really do with people's support. That's basically what I'm getting at. It's like I've got loads of people in my life that, thank God, I've got loads of people to support me in my life when I'm not feeling great, including my best pal that always saves me when I'm feeling like that. She's just, yeah, it's like I say, she never ever seems to live. There was a period of time in the pandemic, actually, she literally lived round the corner, and it was like, that makes me want to cry with how grateful I was that she was literally 5 minutes round the corner. But I was doing great at that time, so fucking sod slow, isn't it? But literally, it's like, that's what I always say, she's like an angel, because it's like, she's always there, but I can't really get it. It's like, she's my twin flame too, isn't it? It's fucking shad. Anyway, right, God, guys, sorry, it needs to be Leo Moon, and it's Leo Moon at some point tomorrow, and then my whole mood will change, but this is why I kind of disappear a lot in Cancer moons and Pisces moons, and you know what I mean, because it's like mega sensitive. But yeah, so if you're going through things like that too, where you're like, what the fuck, man, like, I always think it's because something good's about to happen. There is a third party yet. Well, it's just more good news on the most romantic day of the year. You make me want to be a better person. Secrets and deception. But it was in reverse, so maybe it's... Then there's that again. This is going on for someone. I abandon people to make myself feel important. Oh, there's some shadow work. But you see, I think that's important, that some people might not realise that they do that. I need time. I'm so sorry. It's quite interesting. It's like, what was I going to say there? Because what happens to me, it's like, it's interesting. It's like, it's a pattern that seems to happen to me, and it's like, you know, like, it's happened like for, honestly, over the past 20 years now, give or take. It's like, basically, it's like, because I like emit this love that, like, you know, it's like people can handle it for a certain amount of time, and then it's like they fear that I'm going to abandon them, so like they abandon me first. It happens all the time. And then even when I think, right, it's not going to happen with this person, it actually does end up happening. So it's like, again, it's why I like I said in the last one when I channeled a bit. Do you know what? I keep saying that. I really need to watch that. That thing that I channeled and spoke about, the love language and the attachment theories. I'm going to listen to it, and then I'll publish it if it feels like it's time, because it was quite powerful. And I don't know why I didn't publish it at the time. It just didn't feel right. But now it's feeling like it probably is time, because I'm basically, what I'm describing is like one of the types of, like, it's either you're going to resonate with feeling like that or you're twin flame. But like I say, it's like, it's, if you feel like that, I'd go to say probably you're the same attachment style, but you've just got a really skewed, is that the right word? Screwed or skewed vision of how you see each other, and you think, oh, the other person's got it together, but actually you go through, you mirror each other. If it's your true twin flame, you literally mirror each other. But that's a frustrating thing. If you're not in contact with, which true twin flames don't tend to be. That's why I question if you're kind of, oh, well, anyway, oh shit, we've literally got 4 minutes. I've not got the time to explain this bit, but it's like, that's why reunions are when you get together and you break up again because you can't handle the energy. Sometimes you will be, the universe or spirit, God, angels, whatever you call it, will throw you together to trigger, like, the masculine will be thrown at the feminine, and some kind of, you might bump into each other somewhere, or they might, want to see you or whatever. And the long and short of it is, if someone hasn't went through their big spiritual awakening, it'll be to do that. But it will really be like a jolt of electricity. It will, shake everything up. But it's for the better. Again, it's like the tower. Let's see if the tower comes out now. And then it's after that, once, I'll just say twin, one of the twins, but no, it's very masculine, whatever sex, goes through that, then they can, now this could have been years ago for you, this could be recently for people I'm talking about. It's like, then they can begin to heal, and then they can return when they're ready. That's why you don't, hound them to see when they're coming back. But I would say there are some circumstances where, if it's really affecting your mental health, and like say you're not too attached to outcome, like it's not going to totally crush you if they don't reply, I do think it is important to go for it when you feel like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, look, the Hierophant, that's a higher power. Oh, it is about learning, teaching. The Devil's in reverse. Blocks are in reverse. And that to me feels like, again, it's somebody worrying about money, or just wanting to have everything a certain way and it's not quite there yet. Coming out of exhaustion. So look, that really is the exhaustion. This might be you, or it's your twin, whoever this is for. Not quite feeling like the magician yet. Not feeling like they can come forward. That's the guy that's taking ages. Look, slow. I just think it's like very slow but dependable. And then a victory. Yeah, so again, there is a mixed bag, but I'm going to have to end it here because the memory is going to run out. Let's end it one. So sorry. This video isn't quite in line with the most romantic day of the year. I don't know how the fuck they're getting that, but it will be for someone. Everything I do for a future. Actually, that did fit with the guy that's taking a long time about something. Change guy to woman. Whatever applies. What if you don't accept me for who I really am? I miss you. All I want to do is talk to you. There's that one again. All I want to do is do it. I'm battling my addictions. That can be about anything. I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? That one came out the other day too. Right, let's pull some of these, and then please like, comment, subscribe. Come back on the next one when I'll be in a much different vibe, because it'll be Leo moon. Oh, it's a Leo moon weekend. I love it when it's a Leo moon weekend. I'll come back from my best friends and I'll be all sparkly and upbeat again. But for now, I'm fucking miserable, and that's allowed. I'm only joking. I'm not miserable. I was with my wee equally Venus and Aries niece, and I could never be miserable around her. I'm just tired now. Let go, yeah, let go and surrender and learn. Let go and learn. Isn't that the twin flame journey? Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. And that's when we want to say fuck you to that card. But rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Commitment. So yeah, there's some stuff happening for some people. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. Power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Because if it's your true twin flame, they won't be able to stay away. So just trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, because this could be the one. You've already met the person. Healing family issues. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. Challenges. Well, I don't need to explain that one. And 1111.
1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. What a cool one to end it on. And very soon, oh, they've done the suspense. Clearly decide what it is, what you want, so that it comes to you now. There's a joke behind that, but I'm not